Hey everyone, Rod Massimo, founder of the Massimo Group. And yeah, we are the world's #1 coaching organization for commercial real estate brokers just like you. So I'm going to share you right now, we're going to close out the year. See, every day in 2024, I looked at this board when I walked in my front door. Every day I looked at my front board. So what did I want to achieve in 2024 that was so essential to move the company forward? I believe you should have three goals, three big goals. And those goals we will break down are essential. You should have your three goals you look at every day in 2025. So for me, in January or December actually of 2023, I made my goals 2024. So think about it. A year ago, here are my three big goals. One, AI. I wanted to create AI to help our clients move their business forward. I want to create AI to help us with marketing, with sales, for our clients to prospect their listing, to prospect for clients, and then to market their listings and exclusives. So that was #1 goal. #2 was here, new book. I wanted to write a new book. And yeah, this year, in fact, this month, we just closed out the book. The total writing is done. We don't write with AI. The total new book is done. Really excited. This book's going to be titled Selling Buildings, and I'm co-authoring it with the one and only Mr. Bob Knackel, the #1 broker in New York City, who sold more buildings than anyone else in New York City, and probably in the world. He and I wrote a book called Selling Buildings, Maximizing the Price for Investors and the Profits for Brokers. It's going to be a great book. So that was #2. And #3 was right here. #3 was MassimoCon. I want to make MassimoCon the greatest commercial real estate broker conference in the history of the world. That was my goal. I believe in big ass wild goals. And so we worked on it for about 15 months, and we delivered it in last month in November. And the response from the surveys was we achieved it. In fact, 94.6% said it was the greatest conference they have ever attended. Now, I won't do it again in 2025. It's just too much work. But that was the goals. Now, here's the thing. Each one of these goals had mini goals to work on, right? So for my AI, I want to do a listing launcher, where to accelerate listings, exclusives with AI. We've done that. Prospecting campaigns. We've now automated prospect campaigns, phone calls, voicemails, emails, texts, DMs, all that in one module for our clients to go out to market and just prospect much more efficiently than the competition. Lead generation. All that with lead pages and lead generation, do that as well. AI bots, yeah, the AI bots are working in the system, so they're actually having AI text and conversations back with prospects and everyone else. So the broker can sit back and watch everything if they choose, and then get involved at the appropriate time. So that was all taken care of. But here's the scary thing. I'm about to erase that one. This has been up here for almost 13 months on this board, so we're going to erase it because it was all done. So there you go. And I got to tell you, it's been up there so long, I'll get the appropriate stuff and I'll clean that up in a second. So let's go to #2. New book, it's done. Great, get that done. MassimoCon, it's done. Great, get that done. Now, the Massimo Series Investor Coach, I have a partner in that, the amazing Brad Arntz. We're actually coaching brokers who want to become investors, and Brad is the master at understanding all ways to structure investments and LPs and GPs and everything in between. So if you're interested in becoming an investor, check out SeriesInvestorCoach.com. So that one was done as well. And that led me to the master broker list. The master broker list, well, yeah, we want to create a list of the 20 most amazing brokers in the world. People we worked with, we studied through all my books, and who are the top 20 brokers in the world that we have worked with, that no doubt, if you go anywhere in their territory, in their region, you want to work with them. And we announced that last month, the Massimo Master Broker List. And I think in next year, we'll probably announce 1 or 2 more, and that'll be 1 a year, maybe if they qualify, 1 a year, 2 a year. But yeah, the Massimo Master Brokers is now the pinnacle of brokerage in our eyes. So that was done. And then I had this thing for a master license. I was playing this idea of maybe we would give all our stuff to a major company like, CB, JLL, Colliers, Cushwick, and the list, right? And just enterprise software solution, give them all our content, all our bots, and start licensing it. Well, I decided against that. Then lo and behold, 2 weeks ago, a major firm, one of those top 3 firms, reached out to us and said, hey, we want to do something with you, partner with you in 2025. So although that's not done, right now we're negotiating a contract. So we'll see where that goes. Okay, so that was it. And we'll clean that board up later. But that was it for 2024. So now, of course, we got to look at 2025. Pardon the lights, it's night out. But in 2025, again, you all should have 3 big goals, 3 major goals to move your business forward. So let's go to the black. So the black, although I do love blue, Massimo blue, but let's go black for now. So these are not in order of importance. These are 3 goals I have to do and get them done in 2025 to move the company forward. These are 3 focus points for the rest of the next 13 months. This is what I mean. So number 1, launch new book. This will be my 5th book. So therefore I know, yeah, it's written, but now it's got to be formatted, it's got to be proofread, it's got to be edited, it's got to be laid out correctly. Then we got to print it, and we got to see if we want to publish it with a self-publisher or hybrid publisher or national publisher. So that's going to take a while, but that's going to be a huge. We're going to have a party. We're going to have a big party when we do that, probably in New York. I'm hoping by mid-year. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is 4 live events. There goes my cat. 4 live events. So here are the 4 live events we're having for 2025. We're not doing MassimoCon. We're doing 4 live events. Number 1, and again, we don't have the order yet. Number 1, we're going to do a 2-day immersion, like the old days, just on prospecting. So we'll have probably no more than 100 people come together somewhere across the country, all about prospecting for a 2-day event. We'll also have a first time ever, a 2-day event just on presentations, how you could beat out the competition. We do things different at Massimo. Our clients beat out the competition based on what we do. We see all the listing presentations because they're all our clients. We know how to differentiate. Therefore, we'll have a 2-day event just on presentations. That'll be in the back half of the year. We're going to do a 2-day event just for commercial real estate broker owners and managers. Those who run the firms, we call that CRE Boss. We did that like 12 years ago at Duke University. I don't know where we're going to do it this year, but once again, we're doing probably 50 broker owners, managers getting together and talk about how to increase the enterprise value of the brokerage firm, how to recruit, how to retain, everything about operating a brokerage business through that 2-day event. So you go prospecting, presentations, and brokerage owner. 3 live 2-day events. And the last one, which actually might be the first one of the year, we might do this in January or February, we're going to do a 2-day live event here in my hometown with no more than 20 brokers. I only coach 1 person across the globe of our hundreds of clients. And yeah, I'm bringing 20 people in to work with me for 2 days to be market exclusivity. And we're going to work just on your business and create a plan for the entire year. Prospecting, presence, mark, everything, right? We're going to work for you, immerse with me, and maybe my CSO, Mike Gallegos, maybe another coach or 2, maybe Maggie, we don't know yet, but just 2 days with me here in the Raleigh-Durham marketplace. Maybe we go back over to Duke. Who knows? Okay, we're excited about that as well. So there you go, number 2. And then finally, number 3, I'm an AI geek. Well, I want to do some AI virtual coach. Now, we have one already. We have AI virtual coaching, text bots, and communication bots, and they exist. But already out there right now are actual you working with avatars. It's out there. It's just way too expensive right now, but it will go down by mid-year. So I'm really thinking by the end of the year, in between our live coaching, our live actual coaching sessions, look, we'll always do live coaching. Our coaches are the greatest. But you need help? I also talk to and actually communicate real time with one of our virtual coaches. And therefore, we can get out to a broader audience, different languages. So we'll work on those 3 goals. So those are my 3 goals for 2025. I will now create a list here of sub goals. I will. Okay, so now we wrote out the plan that I'll look at every day for the next 13 months for these 3 goals. So start with the new book, right? We got to edit it, we got to proof it, we got to lay it out, do the cover, and then print it. It's a lot to do, I'm going to try to do that by June 1st. I'd like to do it before then. I'm going to try to do it by June 1st. 4 live events. Again, the broker breakout with me, 20 people live with me. The prospecting immersion, 2 days about prospecting, probably no more than 100 people, somewhere across the country. The series boss event for those brokerage owner managers, right? Maybe 50 folks with me and Mike Gallegos. And then a presentation, or we're going to do a presentation 2-day event. It's been great. All of me great. Probably later in the year. So that's all laid out now. I know it now. And then the virtual coach, I got to figure out the platform. They're still building platforms. Right now, they're too expensive. I'll monitor that. Once I select a platform, I'll train the platform, I'll test the platform, and then we'll deliver that by the end of the year. I think that should happen probably in the third quarter. So I have these all laid out. I know work I have to do every day going forward. So now I take my 2025 goals, and I can erase those because I've written them out. There I go. Okay. So now going forward every day, I look at that. I know what I got to do to move the business forward, like you do when you move your business forward. And we'll come back next year and we'll do this and say, hey, did I do it? Did I make it? Did I launch a new book? Did I have those 4 live events? Did I create that virtual coach? Because now I'm putting it out there. Because I put it out there, now I'll be held accountable by you. Say, hey, Rod, how are you doing on your goals? Just like you want somebody held accountable to your goals. And if that's the case, check out the Massimo group. We'd love to work with you and help you build that business and life you always desired. But for now, have a very, very Merry Christmas, the happiest of holidays. Let's make 2025 your best CRE year yet. Take care.